The holidays are approaching, and with it comes more shopping and the need for more seasonal jobs.
Right around this time of the year, it gets very busy. A lot of product is in demand, so they need those extra bodies, those extra people to come in and help. And that can last, a month or two. Sometimes it actually begins as early as October.
Carmen Carpio is a sales manager for Express Employment Professionals. She says during the holiday season, her company sees a decrease in local agriculture jobs, but sees an increase in retail positions.
We did hire a few people yesterday to unload for the Valley Plaza Mall in the evening time to prepare for the holidays.
One of those people who were hired was Otis O'Neill. O'Neill says he's a retired Navy petty officer and has worked a bunch of short-term jobs lately. He says last holiday season, he worked in the warehouse for UPS.
But it just wasn't enough hours. I needed something more on my plate. And so I contacted Express Staffing based on a recommendation of a friend.
O'Neill says since working with Express Employment, they have found him a couple of short-term contracts, and he's hoping this holiday season he can turn one of those short-term contracts into a career.
Permanent, full-time, longevity. That's my goal. My goal is to get in somewhere, show a customer what I can do, show them what benefit I can be for their business or their company, and just ride with it from there.
Richard Hoven also found a seasonal job through Express Employment Professionals. He says he recently retired after being a cook for 30 years. Now he says he plans to try to turn his temporary job at the garlic company into a full-time position.
I'm working hard, trying not to stand around so much and just keep moving. That's all I can do, stay one step ahead of them.
Carpio says her company helps prospective employees with their resume and soft skill training. She says to get hired, you have to dress to impress and have the right attitude when you're applying.
Let them know that you're willing to take any shift, any hours, and work any days. When you walk in with limitations, they will go with someone who's more available than you are. So always be available, be open, and be flexible.
Carpio says if you do get a seasonal job, it can open the door for a potential full-time career. One major company with a lot of local jobs during the holidays is the United States Postal Service. Spokeswoman Evelina Ramirez says most seasonal jobs are just that, seasonal. But those temporary positions can show USPS who you are as an employee.
It'll give these employees an opportunity to see what else we have available within the Postal Service.
Ramirez says USPS will be hiring for their peak season through November 24th. She says positions they're hiring for are in the processing facility, carrier service, and delivery services. And while the job postings could change daily, the skills they're looking for are constant.
Applicants should be flexible, and they're going to be advised that they're going to be working nights and weekends. So flexibility is the key.
Because of those last-minute job postings, Carpio says the best way to get hired for a seasonal position is to stay on top of it.
Stay hopeful, stay in touch with us. Make sure you're in touch with us once a week. We could get a call this week. If we don't get a call this week, we can get calls next week. So especially with the holidays, it can be very last minute.
For a seasonal employee like Hoven, he says until he gets a full-time job, he's putting his seasonal work towards his family.
Be able to buy gifts, Christmas gifts from my family. My sisters, my brothers, my mom, my dad, and my kids.
While another seasonal employee like O'Neill says, turning a temporary job into a full-time career isn't just something he's doing for himself, but he says he's doing it to set a positive example for his sons.
We work hard because we want to see our kids succeed. We want to see our kids build off of what we have, what we're establishing for them. And that's my goal. I want to get somewhere long-term, permanent, solidify myself on a solid base, and just build from there.